doesn't want to see me today. There are days like these every few months, and she just can't fathom the pain. So she keeps me away to protect me. On those days I think about her life. Born so beautiful in Tunisia, everyone would ask her parents if she was adopted. So while growing up, her mother, she never missed a quick slap or a taunt, just to let her know she was no angel. But she never understood that this was no godly place either. And she kept believing and kept praying to the God who made her so beautiful, and then decided to be just and take a few things away so the girl next door could not be jealous. So many nights were spent outside the door, shivering from cold and what she had witnessed of a man she called father. But she loved him every morning, forgetting about the horrors of the night. He was a lovable man during the day. Yes, the early days were spent in gathering what most were easily given. Turns out the stuff he took in exchange of extraordinary beauty was only the most ordinary of life otherwise. But then, that's all she ever wanted. She got more beautiful than ever, craved by many in ways she could never understand. Everyone said the world was at her feet. But a woman of sorrows, she's different. If you think this was tragic, you've got to hear the story ahead. Let's smile for a while before I continue. Where was I? On the rumors surrounding her beauty, which spread to distant lands, and many came to see and conquer and failed. But one beautiful man, a piper, an intoxicating dream deeper than every sorrow she had ever seen. The contrast so blinding, she fell before she could realize there was no depth, but an abyss where he had come from. Would you believe me if I say she kept faith and bore every burden they put onto her there just to show the piper how much she would give and how grateful she was to have him? And then the piper turned out to be a piper. I'm sure you get the joke. Does she blame God now? Who does she blame? Not the piper. She continues to love him. Does she see a way out? What keeps her sane? What baffles me even more is her spirit, clean and joyous and untouched, like I made the whole story up. She continues being beautiful. An art, a hypothesis not to part seas, but to show us how to swim and emerge. But what about her? Wonder with me. Someday I'll continue the tale of the girl from Tunisia and the god that failed.